Yeah.
I fucking hate smokers. I really fucking do. You know why? I hate smokers because I'm a smoker myself. And this cigarette was on the ground earlier, and I've often offered people cigarettes to drop in there. I'm not going to smoke that. It's been on the ground. The ground's dirty. And it's like, fuck, dude. It's got arsenic, nicotine, tar, and you're worried because it fell on the fucking ground. Licking the dirt is better for you than smoking cigarettes. And that's not really the reason I smoke. The reason I smoke is because, according to the Surgeon General, cigarette smoking can cause harm to my unborn baby. And I'm trying to smoke the little fuck out. Fuck. I didn't realize smoking inside was such a problem until I realized that all my clothes doubled as a nicotine patch. That was pretty fucked up. I didn't need to smoke for like 3 days. And I did laundry. I have 2 pairs of clothes. My underwear still say Tuesday on them.
We can't hear you. Back here we can't hear you.
Fuck you. Somebody says I need to work on my crowd work. I don't know why. Wanted to share with you an interesting story. Me and Germondo, we actually went up to New York City trial for Last Comic Standing, and we both failed miserably. Of course, he made the rejection reel. I don't know who failed worse. But I do know that there was a bum that walked up to us while we were waiting 17 hours in line in 23-degree weather to talk about shrinkage. And it was a black guy, don't get offended, Jerry. And he was holding this sign that said, "Niggers killed my family, need money to hire Klansmen." True fucking story, I'm not making this shit up. I'm not that talented. But I started asking him, I was like, look, I'm a comedian, I don't have money, but I am curious, what would you spend this money on? He was like, well, you know, food and refreshments, but I'll be honest with you, being a bum on the streets in New York City, you're always trying to evade law enforcement because they're always trying to pick you up for something, you know, mostly cocaine. Mostly cocaine. And I said, that's cool. What about sex? Do you ever spend money on sex? Nah, shit, I can't afford hookers, I gotta afford skeezers. What the fuck is a skeezer? You learn something new every day. A skeezer is apparently a hooker that sucks your dick for blow. And so I asked him if he'd ever consider sucking dick for blow. He said, nah, man, nah. So 5 minutes later, when he's sucking my dick for blow in the back alley, I realized that that was what life was all about. So clearly, as you can tell, I'm not too good with the ladies.
What?
What? Really? Are you serious? Yeah, fuck you too. Great with the crowd work. That's my one comeback. Fuck you. Hey, Malcolm, get out of the way of my camera. Well, fucking no. Why am I bad with? I don't trust women. I really don't. My last big, huge relationship. The girl was from Canada. And I know you're thinking, why would I want to date one of our Mexicans to the north? And I'll tell you, one American dick with the current exchange rate is like 1.3 or 4 Canadians. I've never felt so black in my entire life. She had a kid, though. She did. It was kind of like Instant Family, just had Kevin. That wasn't too good. No, but I mean, it was destined to not work. Basically, our star signs were different. You see, I'm a Sagittarius 3 on the cusp of Scorpio, something like that, and she's a bitch. And they're just not compatible. My relationship before that was even worse. Actually, after that, when I lost 40 pounds in what I call my ex-girlfriend's a cheating whore diet. The thing that sucked about this diet was the whole time I was starving myself, she was getting stuffed. Because she's a whore. Talking about stuffing here Thanksgiving, right? It's appropriate. But no, she was a bitch. And I found out that she was cheating on me the 3rd time. The first time I found out because I could light a cigarette with the tip of my dick. Calling back to Germondo's joke there. I just thought I was getting old and it burned to pee when you get older, but apparently not. I didn't think she was a dirty whore. I'm not bitter though, so that's cool. No, I found out she was cheating on me, and I was like, why are you cheating on me? And she came at me with the old standard, you know, you've got a small dick. And I had to remind myself that when you're landing a Boeing 747 in the Grand Canyon, the Boeing 747 is going to seem small. I had to fuck the bitch sideways to hit one wall. The ladies here love me. Got my pick of the litter tonight. No, but it kind of sucked. I was like, I didn't think things were supposed to be so hard. She's like, look, Kevin, women aren't easy. And I was like, then why'd you fuck half the Metro Dallas area? Bitch. But I'm not bitter. No. She wound up beating the shit out of me when I found out she was cheating. No joke. Apparently, though, in Dallas, it is assault if your face repeatedly hits a girl's fist. Essentially, I went to jail for absolutely nothing. Again, never have I felt so black in my entire life. It's alright, everybody. They're friendly black people. They're not going to stab you after the show for listening or laughing. No, I know we're in Durham. Don't worry. I didn't think there was anything to do in Durham except get shot. Again, I'm kidding. That's what I do. I'm a comedian. I had to go to anger management though for 26 weeks after getting beaten up by my ex-girlfriend. So that kind of sucked. Like, not only am I no longer a man, like, I had to go to anger management. But I told some very valuable things. My mom always told me if you have to do something unpleasant, try to take whatever you can from it. And I learned two very important things. Number one, I learned the definition of irony. That's walking into an anger management class and every motherfucker in there is wearing a wife beater. And I learned the definition of an I feel statement. Are you guys familiar with I feel statements? So, it's meant to diffuse a difficult situation. I feel lonely when you go to the bars without me. Maybe you should include me more often. I don't know why I went back to jail. All I said was I feel like hitting you when you cheat on me. Maybe you should stop being such a slut. I don't know. Another 26 weeks of anger management later, and I was finally okay. But why do I have no luck with women? I blame my mom. I do. I'm Jewish. Well, my mom's Jewish, my dad's Catholic. I'm kind of a cashew. But she is the worst Jewish mom in the history of the world. I swear to God. Because Jewish moms are supposed to, you ever seen Fiddler on the Roof? They're supposed to be good at like the whole matchmaking thing. Not at all. I went to visit my parents out in Nashville, and she's like, oh, Kevin, I got this girl I want you to meet. She has a boyfriend. I'm like, that's fantastic, Mom. She's like, yeah, I wanted you to date her like 5 months ago, but you never came and visited. You're a bad son. So she's got the guilt thing down, which is cool. But I meet the girl, and she's banging. Like, this girl was so fucking hot. And I asked my mom, I was like, Mom, does she have any sisters? I'm just kind of kidding around. But later I'm talking to the girl and kind of like, hey, what's there to do for a 25-year-old guy in Nashville? And my mom's like, and he wants to know if you have sisters. Next time, just tell her I have herpes. Had the same effect. Now, worst Jewish mom ever, though. I was going to the bars out in Nashville one night, and she says, Kevin, I want some grandkids, and she hands me some roofies. And that's not the fucked up part. The fucked up part is that when I'm dragging the bitch home, I find my mom poking holes in all of my condoms. Alright, that part's not really true. But bad Jewish moms raise bad Jewish kids. It's true. I eat pork. I pay for my dates. And I don't like Barbara Streisand, so I'm pretty much over 3 there. I'd be going to hell except that Jews don't believe in hell, which is kind of cool. That's why I can laugh at the retarded jokes. But no, bad Jewish. I have a cat, because I'm not good with women, I got a cat. That's what people do, or at least women. I can talk real well, though, so I can pass. Silence of the Lambs style. I have a cat. Her name's Princess Hitler. She's got the Hitler mustache going on. She does. And that's part of where she gets Hitler from. The princess is because she drinks from the throne, but most of the Hitler part is every time I take a shower, she nudges the door open and farts because she thinks it's funny as hell to gas at you in the shower. Like I said, my dad's Catholic. My dad's Catholic, so this one, you're Catholic, right? You're Catholic. There's 2 Catholics that are actually going to get this. But I remember my first, I don't know why I'm turned so off of Catholicism. I went to an all-boys Catholic school, which also could explain why I have no game at all. But I remember going to my first confession and walking up to the confessional and thinking, fuck, this is the closet all the priests have been hiding in. When I got in there, I'm like, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I told 5 lies last week. It was 14 Hail Marys and a blowjob. Maybe that's why I have a bad taste in my mouth over that whole experience. I ate asparagus that week. No, I'm really more Jewish, though. My roommate, he went to Israel, and he brought me back a Jewish Monopoly game, Jewopoly, where instead of Boardwalk and Park Place, they've got the Gaza Strip and they've got the West Bank. Only you can't own them, you can only occupy them. And you can't build hotels, you can only build a wall. God forbid you pick up a chance card, you never know when it's going to say 20 Katusha rockets land in your backyard. The thing I hate about the game is every time you roll a fucking dice, there's a new leader.